Welcome to the Shameless Plug with Crimson Vibes and Denise's Creative Mind.
We spotlight the real, no shame in the game. Two queens with the mic calling out your name. From side hustle dreams to headline steam, we raise your voice, we build your team. We don't whisper, we amplify. Your story's power can't touch the sky. This ain't luck, it's divine design. You show up and we align. This is the Shameless Plug, we show you love. Co-sign, you shine like stars above. Dinner trend, the dream tag team. Plugged in, turned up, shameless and supreme. Let them watch you break the mold. Your biz, your brand, your story too. You're next, you're bold, the space is yours. We open paths, unlock new doors. No filters needed, just your flame. We hype your purpose, speak your name.
Plug.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Shameless Plug podcast. I am Denise Connor.
I am Denitra Taylor. Hello, everybody in Facebook and YouTube land, and we ain't on Instagram. I ain't got no time for that. So, hello, everybody.
No. Okay. Hey, everybody. First things first. I pop a freeze on. Okay, first thing first is that we need to say a prayer, y'all. We got to say a prayer because it's going to be a prayer that's going to get us through this episode tonight. All right. My StreamYard for some reason just been kicking me out. And so if I just disappear, Denitra's internet is not working. So she's been freezing and lagging. You know what I'm saying? So Lord, let's all bow our heads, put our hands up in the air. Let's praise him. Lord, please get us through this episode. Season 2, episode 15. We need you, Lord. Please touch our internet, our connections, our everything. And let us get through this episode, all right? Because, baby, we was having some trouble before we started.
It's just one of them days. It's just kind of like, I don't know. It's just, we're going to get through this. We got this. We got this. All right. But like I said, so bear with us. If we just go completely black, you know what I'm saying? We'll just start it right back up and come back again. All right. So, but now that we got that out the way. Hey, girl, how you doing? I'm good, girl. How are you doing? What you been up to?
Cold. Can't you see? I'm cold.
Listen, I know, but summer's on. It's coming to you. It's going to be I think this is going to be an interesting summer. It's going to be hot. So it's coming to you.
We're going to see.
I know you're in a scarf.
I got a hoodie on. I got a scarf on. I got my heater on. It's just, I'm last night I had my heated blanket on. I'm tired. But it's supposed to be in the 80s. I think Saturday, Sunday, Monday, something like that. It's supposed to be in the 80s. I think one day next week. It might hit 90s. I don't know. I believe it when I see it, or I say when I feel it, And it was interesting because I can't believe Memorial Day weekend, which is the kickoff of the summer, is in like 2 weeks. Yeah. And they were saying how, and everybody knows when we have Memorial Day weekend, the beaches open up. You go to the beach, and then like the water's like 50 something degrees. You go to the beach and jump in that water, you're gonna freeze. Okay, exactly. You're gonna freeze. All right. Because it hasn't been consistent warm enough to heat up the water.
Yep.
Well, I mean, I would be going to the beach anyway.
Yeah, I don't
know. Yeah. Well,
but
and it's funny because I was playing Call of Duty with my friend. She's in Florida the other day. She's like, "Oh my God, it's so hot! It's 100 degrees." I'm like, "Shut the hell up! I don't want to hear about you being on 100 degrees. Shut up." She's like, "Yeah, just shut up. I don't want to hear it." Okay, and that's just I hear it. I don't want to hear it.
You don't want to hear none of that. None of that.
On cold. All right, so we starting off good today. We already got some people. We got Anjanette Sarah Shower. She says hello.
Hey.
And then we got McMinton. Hi. McMinton said she subscribed. Thank you.
Welcome. Yes.
You guys are beautiful.
Oh, so are you.
Welcome. Yes, little baby picture, right? So what's been going on this last week, girl? I know you've been busy, especially since you putting it out there now. Sis ain't gonna be here next week, y'all, because she gonna be on another movie set.
I am. I'm gonna be filming. I'll be script supervising for Krishna, who was on our show when we did when we had the women's panel for filmmaking. So I will be on her set. Can't really talk about it, just to say it's a holiday film, because it's that time where people now starting to get those holiday films done to see about streaming for when the holidays come. So shout out to Krishna. I'm so excited to be working with her. So I'll be on set with her, and we are still working on Tamika's movie choices, and we'll be finishing up. Finally, thank you, Lord. I had to make some decisions and cut down some stuff, but we will be finishing Joy Cometh in the Morning. It has been a long, close to 2 years. It's been close to 2 years.
Wow.
2 years. But you know what? But we are there. We are right at the finish line. So I got a lot going on, and now I have my own movie camera and gear. So I have
said congratulations on the new film.
Oh, thank you so much. And so I'll be shooting my first short soon, because I got a camera now. So I'll be shooting my first short. So, and it's called 10 Minutes with a Dead Man. Yeah.
Okay.
So me, staying busy, but loving life. I'm gonna start doing some traveling, going to Washington, hanging out with the girls. I done put it out there. I'm turning 50 this year, and I don't want to party. I'm not a party person. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm not a party person, so I'll be doing some traveling, but I done told my friends and family, when I say I want to go to brunch or I want to go to this rooftop situation to have some dinner, I just want everybody to be ready. I was like, y'all got 5 months. Put your money to the side. When I say, hey, this is where I'm going to be at, I just want to hang out with family and friends and just enjoy life. So, yeah, but that's about it. That's all I got going on right now.
Oh, Angela says she loves short films.
Oh, well, I hope once I am done with this one that you will subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch this short. I hope you will.
She will. I know she will.
She's cool people. All right. But that's it. Wait, no, hold on. You are missing something, because I saw some stickers and it looked like those stickers had your face on it.
Yes. So I don't have a Cricut, all right? Because I love making stickers on TikTok. When I go live on TikTok, I make stickers, I make all kind of things. So one of the things I made was stickers. And so I had made some stickers for K-Lux, which is my brand that I'm starting with. It's like luxury and attitude put together. So I made a sticker pack for her. And then I follow Misha and Coco Twins. And so she has been giving prompts. So she gave prompts of a sticker set for yourself. And so I did one, and girl, they came out really, really nice. I don't know if I can have one here. I don't know if you can really see it, but that's it. So I printed them out, and then, but like I said, I don't have a Cricut. So I'm up there using the scissors, because it got the curly hair, so I'm going all around and everything. So I printed them out, cut them up, and I put them on my plexi, whatever you call that thing at work and whatnot. And and it's funny because right before I came online, I just saw a coworker. She was like, no stickers on the plexiglass. And I'm like, whatever. I get to her when I get off Facebook, and I get off the podcast. So it's, but it's like, just inspiration. Like this one right here says grateful, focused, and unstoppable. So it's like a reminder. If I'm at work, I look up, it's a reminder of what I need to do. All right. So that's one of the things that I've been doing. This last week I've been working on so I'm part of I follow everybody on TikTok. I joined their live, they joined my live. So one person's live that I joined is Kendra. And so she had this image that she had made, in her group. She has a personal Facebook group. And so she had this image that I just thought was just so cute. And I didn't know what I wanted to do with this image. So I was like, I got to do something with this image. So I came up with this. It's kind of like an activity book, but it's kind of like a petty. It's kind of like, it has like pettiness into it, right? So it's called, and this is her right here. I don't know if you can because I have the filter on, so I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, now I can see it.
This is her right here. All
yes.
Right. So the activity book is Laughing Through the Mess. Laughing Through the Mess activity book. All right. So it's her. And basically on the inside, what I did is I put, this is just a sample copy of it. I have, I can do the unscramble the word. Yes. And then I have, like, for example, I have a crossword puzzle for TikTok, things on TikTok. I have one for Facebook. I have Girls Night Out, so it's a word search for that. Then of course you got to have them coloring pages, and then I have which I think is so cute. I have a petty. It's called a petty message decoder. So an example: you send a text says, "Oh, good for you," and then you have to find what is the real meaning. A, does it mean hating respectfully? B, genuinely excited, or C, crying for tears? So I have that in there. There's some answers. The answer sheets are definitely in there. Then I have this, like the word pettiness. And then you got to find like the 3-letter words, the 4-letter words in here and everything. So that's what I've really been working on, just trying to get it together. I have that, this and that. In other words, you can choose this or you can choose that. You can get with this or you can get with that. I don't know if you can see it. It's like this and that. And basically, this is like which screams. In other words, which screams I'm bothered. No shade, or I'm just saying. I think with me it'd be like I'm just saying, like that really gets on my nerve. I'm just saying. So that's what I'm just saying, right? So I'm working on the physical copy. This is just a sample, but the digital copy is on my website, and you can get the digital copy of this. And it's good for like girls' night. You all get there and you read it and you have some fun and have some laughs. It's even one which I love, and I know everybody can relate to this one, which is where is it? It's about X. It's a puzzle on X. Your X.
Ooh.
Oh my God, I can't even find, and it's not that many pages. It's only like 20 something pages in here. And it's even a Sudoku in there. I got that in there. So it's a fun activity book. It's really, it's somewhere in here, but it's really, really fun. So, if you want to check it out, it's on my site. Like I said, probably next.
Yes. So for all y'all that are doing girls' nights, girls' night, you can get girls, if you are doing girls' night, put a bag together and get that book. That'll be something really cute for when y'all have girls' nights and y'all just work on an activity book.
That is cute.
Order now.
That is cute, right? You all work on it together. That you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. So I'm going to be doing a little bit more. I think I might do one for like a bridal shower or something like that, an activity. So I'm going to be working on it more. But that's what's really been going on with me. Let's see. We have what to say. Ackminton. I love the background in your film. Is definitely going to be good. Yes, it is. All right. Then we have Lullaby. Jesus loves you too.
Yes.
And then we have she says, I need that book. And Jeanette is on my website. There you go. www.Denise the Creative Mind. It'll take you to the website where you can download it. Like I said, I'll have the physical copy. That one didn't come out right, but I have another physical copy. So once I get it and approve it, then I'll actually have the physical copy. But she said, I know some people who petty as though the rule definitely needed that. Yes. Okay, so it's a lot of pettiness in here. It's a lot of pettiness up in here. Okay,
yes.
So that's what's been going on. I want to give a shout out. My cousin Linda. Linda is watching on Facebook. That's 2 weeks in a row, Linda. Thank you, cousin Linda. You know, I'm gonna tell you a funny story, right? That's my cousin, one of my favorite.
Hey, y'all slide over.
That's one of my favorite.
Slide over.
Excuse me. That's one of my favorite cousins in North Carolina, right? So they're having something for her, and I think it's this weekend. And so I'm not gonna lie, cousin Linda, you're gonna get a laugh out of this, all right? So when I was scrolling through Facebook, I saw her picture, and it was like join something. I was like, oh my God, cousin Linda! I was like, because the way he had it, I thought she had died. And I was like, oh, okay. Thank God. I was like, oh my God, thank God. You know, so cousin Linda, I wish I could be there, but they are celebrating her in her church. And I wish you the best. She said, thank you. I wish you the best. And I'm glad it's not the other one. And you do look beautiful. That's because you look so beautiful on the flyer. But I ain't gonna lie, my heart was like, oh my God.
I know,
so anyway, so that's my little tidbit. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Coach John. I don't know, he blessed us with his presence tonight. He will be a co-host next week because Denitra will not be here. Is Tom with you? No. So anyway, all right. So
no, actually, Tom is not with me tonight.
He just popped in. Where is Tom? Where is Tom?
I'm just testing. I'm just testing the system for me when I come morning.
You need to go test your internet because you're fading in and out. You don't sound too good.
I think stuff going on with the internet. I'm telling you.
You holding things up.
In and just, hey, Deneen, stop hanging on the balcony.
Who is hanging on the balcony? What is he talking about?
Ain't no telling.
Anyway,
let's just see you, Coach.
I know we have a lovely guest tonight. Okay, Chantel, who goes by Chan, is from Alliance, Ohio, and has been in North Carolina for the past 3 years. Chan has a dog named Diesel. Oh, I have a nephew dog named Diesel too, and really loves nature. Chan's life currently looks a lot different than what they originally planned. Chan started in the criminal justice field and just got burnt out. So they decided to do something more positive. So they switched into fitness. Well, that is was it one into the other? Around the same time, a friend who is a photographer in Cleveland invited Chan to a casting call. And after some reluctance, they went, and Chan has been modeling since. Okay, so Chan, we got the criminal justice, we got the fitness, and we got the modeling. Oh, so we got a lot to talk about. All right, so we're gonna
something else, but we're gonna let her tell what and something else that she ain't put up there. But I think that she would tell what she do. So
okay. Well, here we go. All right, welcome to the stage.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
What is going on?
Well, how are you?
Doing pretty well. Just
good.
Hanging out at the
studio. For joining us tonight.
No problem. You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Oh, we appreciate it.
You left something out on your bio.
Yeah, acting. I thought I put it in there, but I got a movie that I'm working with Denitra on when we start filming. Looking to film around October. And what's the name we settled on? The title?
Yep.
What's the title we settled on?
It is Concrete Kingdom.
Concrete Kingdom.
Oh,
yep, Concrete Kingdom. Yes. Yes. So of course. And I mean, she got a badass role. I'm just gonna say that. We're gonna have some stunt people for this one. We gotta have some trainers. I'm so excited about that one. I know you have.
You gonna have some. You gonna need some stunt doubles.
Nah, I'm gonna do my own stunts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
Ooh,
I went to a 5K a couple weeks ago, which I had no intention really of going to. And at that 5K, I met another producer who does action and fight scenes. And so I've actually been working with him a little bit on some combat training, learning form and stuff like that. So hopefully I can do my own stunts.
All right. I'm
okay,
listening.
okay. You know, I don't know why Coach came in here and changed the dynamic of the whatchamacallit and then left.
So
Hold on, y'all.
Shan,
Let me switch this
our
back
mentor.
around.
Okay, there you go. You got it. Wait, that's better.
Thank you.
Okay, because he just
because I feel like my face was just like
right there.
Up in there. But go ahead.
All up in the camera.
So listen,
all up in there.
You have had a whirlwind as far as like with your career. When you have literally gone from point A straight all the way to point Z. You have really like nowhere in the middle. You just went from bam to bam. What was that transition? Okay, so you have had some stuff in the middle.
There's been some stuff in the middle, but it all usually it kind of all works together, you know. So
okay.
Yeah, I did start off in criminal justice. After I got out of college, my first job was actually at Taco Bell, which was terrible. But once I got through with that, I started in, security, mall security, and then went into the Highway Patrol Academy in Ohio. Graduated from that after 6 long months. So I was on the road for a while. I did 4 years with the State Highway Patrol in Ohio. And then I started working at Ohio State University, which is where I graduated from. Did security technology for them inside. So total in criminal justice, I got about 7.5 years in, almost 8 years of criminal justice under my belt. But y'all know how criminal it is. Y'all know how it is. And so after a while, like you have to be built different to stay in that for 20 years, because that's usually how long it is to retirement for criminal justice, 20 years. But it's a long 20 years, so it's a lot going on with the criminal justice system. There's a lot of reform that needs to happen. And I just, after a while, I was like, this is not the place where I'm going to retire from. And I got up out of
there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, I commend you on this,
No, go ahead.
Uh-oh, did we freeze?
Did you?
Okay. Yep. Go ahead. I probably did. I believe I did. What were you saying? This is going to be an interesting show.
Lord help us. Lord help us. Touch us, Lord. Touch us. No, I was saying after the criminal justice, what did you do?
So when I left criminal justice, I went directly into fitness. So in Ohio, I got my personal training certification, and then I started doing group sessions up there because another friend of mine was working at a studio, and it had just opened, so they needed coaches at the time. And he was like, "Hey, why don't you come coach?" And I was like, "Okay, sure." Like, I'm not done with my certification right now, but it should be done in the next couple months. So I started training with them, got on boarded with them, and then picked up a second gym that was more like small group sessions. And so I was working up there in fitness for about 6 months before I just decided to move to North Carolina because I got sick of wintertime, to be honest. It gets cold in Ohio. It gets cold, and after 30-something years of cold, you just get tired. So I'm there. Yeah. I was tired. My dog was tired. It was getting way too cold for us. So everything was kind of in alignment. So I just went ahead and made the move at that time, came down to North Carolina. When I got down here, I was still doing fitness because the studio that I was working at is a franchise. So the franchise was down here as well. So I got locked in with them, stayed in it for a while. And then I went reverted back into the criminal justice field for a little bit down here. So working at the courthouse for a little bit, and then got over that again. And so at that point I was like, yeah, this is not going to happen anymore. I just don't want to do this. And so then I started doing sales, which sales kind of goes with fitness, because of memberships, selling your product, my own LLC, selling that, my services as well. So I was doing sales. I've sold a lot of stuff. Um, I'm very good at it. But then I just went back into fitness full time because you got to be in the right sales position to want to stay. I didn't want to do anything that was door to door. I didn't want to do anything that didn't come with an hourly rate and was just commission based only. So I have specifications, and if it's not right, then yeah, I'm not afraid to quit a job. That's one thing about me.
Okay. You know what though? But it's nothing wrong with that because you got to find what works for you. And well, like I was saying, you gotta find what works for you. You need to come back on. We know what's going. We got some stuff going on, but we are always taught by our parents like stay in a job for 20 plus years, right, and retire from that job. And we now see how the world is changing, and it's like, what's a retirement? Nobody's retiring anymore. Money that was supposed to be set to the side for that is no longer there. So you got to find until you find what works. So how has things been going as far as like transition? So now you've done fit.
Yeah, you're locking up on me a little bit. I think we're frozen.
I'm back.
There we go.
and so let's talk about modeling. Like, where did that come in at? Did that start while you were doing the fitness and a friend was like, hey, I need you to walk the runway for me? Like, how did that happen?
Yeah, so my friend Colin, always shout out to Colin, because he really did get me into the modeling community. So he's a photographer in Cleveland, and he was doing photography for a brand up there, and they were having a casting call for a show that was it was a benefit show for breast cancer awareness. And I saw that he was doing the photos at the casting call and stuff, and he was like, oh, you should come. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna come. I was like, I don't really think that that's my thing. I don't think I'm gonna come. And he was like, just come, friend. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna leave it to you, Colin. You got it. And he kept putting the pressure on me. So I told him I would come. And then the day that I was supposed to go, because I had to drive from Columbus to Cleveland, which is about almost 2.5 hours. So I woke up that morning. I was like, I am not going to this casting call. I was like, whose idea was this? But then I ended up going because I had already gave him my word, and I'm a person of my word. I think your word is bond. If you say you're going to do something, you should have a really good reason not to do it.
Yes.
So I went to the casting call, got casted, and then I got casted for a couple designers in that show. And then after that, it just kept moving. It just kept moving and moving. And so even when I'm like, I'm going to take a break, I don't want to do nothing right now, like it stays moving. So stuff just like keeps coming. And so I keep accepting,
That's good.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. So let's talk about Diesel. Like your little
Yeah, I think we
froze up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, tonight, oh my God.
Hey, we're going to get through it, though. We're going to get through it.
We're going to get through it, right? We're going to get through it. All right, so I'm sure she was going to ask you about Diesel.
About Diesel. Yeah, Diesel. He's 10.
What kind of dog is Diesel?
Yeah, he's a Boxer Rottweiler mix. So he has a personality on him. And so when people say it's just a dog, I'm like, you have not met my dog, because he is not just a dog. So he definitely has a human soul. But so what had happened was I got Diesel from my aunt, my family member, and they had, gotten a Rottweiler, a purebred Rottweiler. My aunt has always had dogs, like all kinds of dogs, Labs, German Shepherds, Rotts, Boxers, everything. So at this time, she had a Rottweiler, Dozer. And then she rescued a Boxer, and her name was Diamond. Well, when you rescue animals, you always think that they've done what they're supposed to do at the shelter, and they're spayed and neutered, and it turns out that she wasn't. So things happened, and then there was a litter of 5, and that's how I came up with Diesel. So Diesel and Dozer is kind of cute. So then I've had Diesel for 10 years. He'll be 11 this year. And He's active. He wants to be active. He wants to be outside. He wants to be wherever I'm at. He loves car rides, so he's pretty well traveled. He'd been down to Wilmington before we moved down to North Carolina, so he's been to a few beaches. Um, he's just a good boy. He's just a good boy. But when he don't like something, he's gonna let you know he doesn't like it. When he's ready to go, he's gonna let you know he's ready to go. If it's time to turn the TV off and go to bed, he's gonna walk to the room and turn around and look at you like, "Why you ain't coming?" So he knows
like, it's time for us to go to bed.
Yeah. And I'll be looking at him like, "You don't need me for that. Go to bed." Like he just stands there like, "Come on now, come on." It's fun. He's funny. He's a funny dog.
But do you go?
Sometimes he's right and it's time to go to bed. When he's right, I go. I'm like, "You right, it's 1:30. You right. We should be in the bed."
Now, is Diesel the reason why you love nature, or did you have a love for nature before,
Yeah. So I had a love for nature before all of that. So my family is really country. And we grew up just outside, playing games, going fishing, catching worms, just doing all kinds of outdoors.
Ooh.
Hunting, shooting pellet guns, BB guns in the backyard, like everything. So I've always been outside with nature. I mean, I remember, going to our family reunion, and behind my great grandmother's house, there was a creek. And so we would go down into the creek with my granddad and, flip the rocks to pull the crawdads out the creek. I'm so scared to do that now because of the claws. I'm like, they're going to pinch me, even though I know exactly what I'm doing. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm too old for that. So we just always been outside. We've always been in the mud. My best friend, we used to go camping when I was younger. We would slide down the mud slides, just getting dirty, doing riding my bike. And we had this place called the Pits. And it was like dirt bike ramps and stuff back there. So dirt track with ramps and stuff. So we would go back there, ramp our bikes, and just outside. So I love nature. I love to be out there.
Outside.
I'd rather be inside any day, unless it's cold. Not in the blizzard.
I got you. I got you. And I definitely understand that one. But you keep nature, because I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. So I'm a city girl, stay a city girl. I may live down here in the South now, but I don't be outside like that. So you're more props to you on that. Jungle up there. I ain't doing outside. I don't like bugs. I don't like none of that. So I'm staying inside the house. Since you got a question before I ask.
Well, she basically answered all of my questions.
Okay.
This one. So what have you learned, like, in trusting yourself and embracing the change, that you've made? Do you trust? Obviously, you trust yourself because you've made all of these different changes and everything. But how is that? How like, do you doubt yourself at any time, and you just like, okay, I'm moving to North Carolina. All right, I'm going. Like, do you doubt it? Do you weigh the pros and cons? Like, what do you do?
So when I'm going to make a change, like, once my head is in it, I'm going to do it. It's always just a matter of timing, And so usually I have the intention set to do something, and the timing is kind of spur of the moment. I'm not going to lie about that. It's kind of, okay, like, now is the time. Like, I just cut my locks off, and I've been saying I was going to do that for like 6 months. Last week, it was Thursday. I texted the barber. I said, can I come Saturday? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I'm there, and just cut my locks off. So it gives me time to kind of think about the process and how things like need to go, but also just embracing the spontaneity of some things and not having to have everything so thought out and planned out, because people get stuck in the planning process of things, and then they get decision fatigue, and then they don't do anything at all, and that's how you end up in the same place for 20-25 years. So once you've changed something a couple times, like, that you can bet on yourself and it's going to turn out okay anytime. I have enough evidence now that nothing's going to go wrong. And even if something goes left, we're still going to correct it,
Okay.
That's a good way to be. That is a good way to be. I wish a lot of people would learn them lessons. But again, you just get people that get stuck.
People get stuck. They get too afraid to change their life. I wish I would stay in something for 20 years that I hate. You see what, like, if you look at what the world is going through right now, this is what we're going through, like, in the United States with the redistricting of the voting down south and everything. Like, there's too much going on to be in an unhappy place, in an unhappy state. Like, you got to find your joy. You got to find your joy. And if you don't find joy in it anymore, then you got to leave. And that's it.
Yeah.
I agree.
Wow. So good. So, folks out there in Facebook and YouTube land, have you found your joy? If you haven't, what is your joy? And you need to run after it. Because you know what?
That part.
You don't want to have regrets.
And not only that, tomorrow's not promised.
Yeah.
You know,
definitely. All righty. So we have a segment called Rapid Fire. And all it is this or that. So you might get a little stuck, and it's okay. But you know what? You know spontaneously, and you got this. So I ain't even gonna worry about it. Yeah, all righty, here we go. First question. Well, not question, but mountain or beach?
Beach, hands down.
Gotcha.
I love the mountains too.
I really thought you were gonna say mountain.
I'm going to Colorado next month when my brother lives in Denver. So we always go into the mountains, but I don't live there for a reason. So.
Okay.
And a nice, gotcha. Okay, got you on that one. Do you have a favorite cheat meal? And if you do, what is it?
Oh, favorite cheat meal. I'm not going to lie. Like if I want to cheat and I want to cheat quick, then I'm going to go get like 1 or 2 slices from Jet's Pizza. So that is like, I don't have to think about it cheat meal. I'm just going to go get something that I know is not good for me.
Listen, I'm with you on that. Now, what do you put on your pizza though? Is it just like plain cheese? Because it's like I'm a cheat, but I'm still going to be good, or you like I'm just going to go all out?
So it depends how much pizza I'm eating. Because the thing about the pizza is I'm lactose intolerant, so I shouldn't be having it at all. Oh. There's the caveat. But if I'm getting pizza by the slice, then I'll just get cheese because I don't like pepperoni. Okay. I don't do the pork thing.
Gotcha.
If I'm going to get a whole pizza, then I usually get barbecue chicken pizza with some pineapples on there, probably some red onions.
Pineapples, yes!
Pineapple belongs on pizza. I don't care what anybody says. Pineapple belongs on pizza.
Hands down. Hands
they
down.
Check your taste buds.
I don't discriminate. Right. I don't not know. Long as people like pizza, because that's like one of my favorites. I don't care what you put on it. Whatever floats your boat. So yeah. I'm with you on that one. Early mornings or late nights?
Early mornings, but not too early. Not too early. Like I'm talking 7, 8, 9. You know, that kind of morning.
Okay.
Otherwise,
not like 5, 6.
Yeah. Not 5 a.m. Not 6 a.m. Nah. Once you get earlier than 5 a.m., that's not the morning. That's still the middle of the night.
Still the middle of the night. I know that's right.
Listen, we're writers, so I guess we be up at the middle of the night writing sometimes. So I be doing.
But y'all carry y'all's creative process from the evening into the night, you know. But don't wake me up at that time. Don't wake me up. Now, usually I am up at that time because I coach at 5 a.m. So I get up that early, but it's not my favorite thing.
I got you.
Oh,
got you.
God.
All righty. What's the one thing you can't leave the house without, other than a cell phone?
Corrective lenses.
Yes, please don't leave the house without those.
Or my glasses.
Yes, please don't leave the house without those. Please make sure you have those every time you go out. Gotcha. Okay, cardio or weights?
I go through phases. It depends what season of fitness I'm in at the time, because I love running. Running is my thing, but they serve 2 different purposes for me. Like lifting weights is aesthetics, you know, is how strong am I. Lifting weights for me serves the ego, you know, and then running for me serves the spirit and my mental health. So when I need to clear my mind or just be quiet, then I run. I don't run with music either. A lot of people run with music because they don't want to hear what they're thinking about. and they can't control their thoughts. So I don't run with music. And when I lift weights, though, I lift with music because I'm trying to go harder. Yeah.
Gotcha. What does your I'm Going Hard playlist look like?
And that depends on the day. That depends on the day. Because I'm not going to lie, like sometimes I'm very eclectic when it comes to music. So it could be like Linkin Park one day, and then the next day it might be Taylor Swift. And so it could be like 90s R&B one day, and then I got on the hardest trap playlist like Meek Mill and Gucci Mane. So it just depends. Music is a vibe for me. It's a frequency, and so how I feel when I enter the room is the kind of music that I put on. Today we did a lot of pop punk today, like early 2000s pop punk. Mm.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. All right. One word your friends would use to describe you.
Persuasive is a common one.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm a Gemini though, and Gemini is so communication is my thing.
Gotcha. Okay, if Diesel could talk, what's the first thing he'd say about you?
He probably say, I think he be cussing me out sometimes for real. So, he'd probably be like, if she don't get out this damn bed, what's she doing? Like, what she got? Yeah, I think he'd be questioning my life for real. Yeah. This morning he was definitely yelling at me this morning because he was ready to get up and I was in the bed for like another 45 minutes. So he standing beside the bed crying like, I was like, I need to sleep, buddy. Go eat. Your food's already in the bowl. Go eat.
Jesus said he had to talk to you about some things.
Yeah, he did. He wanted me to get up and be in the room while he ate his breakfast. I was like, okay. Neat.
Gotcha. What? Wow. Okay. I kind of want to ask this, but I'm going to ask it anyway. What is the most spontaneous thing you have ever done?
Most spontaneous thing I've ever done.
That you're just like, I can't believe I did that. What was that moment?
I don't know. I can't. Let's see. I booked a solo trip, like travel, most spontaneous. I booked a solo trip to Mexico. That was pretty spontaneous. Yeah, and that was my first time solo traveling. But I think what was more spontaneous was when I got lost on the bus system. And so I just decided to get off and walk.
In Mexico?
In Mexico, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
What? Yeah, I had no idea. I missed my stop. I didn't know where I was going. I was like, I think the safest thing for me to do is to get off the bus and just walk it at this point. That way I can follow my directions. Because I didn't know where the bus was going to stop. And so I was like, I don't really want to get 2 miles down, another 2 miles out the way. So I just got off and walked.
Wow. Well, we can tell you made it back to your destination, but like how far was the walk?
I was walking
where you were trying to get to?
I probably walked for 45 minutes to get back. And that brings me to another spontaneous thing. So I was in LA, and you know how you can hike to the Hollywood sign? So I had caught my Uber to take me over there to do the hike, and he let me off on the opposite side of where the Hollywood sign is. And so I decided, like, I'll just cut through. It'll be faster than walking all the way around and getting back on the path. No, it was not fast at all. And I was so unprepared. I had on like street running shoes. I had 1 bottle of water. I didn't have like my hiking bag, no gear or anything. My phone was dying. I was in the mountains forever. It was getting cold outside. I didn't know what I was going to do. So I started climbing up, and I got to this point where I was climbing up a ledge, like rock climbing, just going vertical. And I was like, there's no way I'm going to keep climbing like this because I'm low-key afraid of heights. So I went back down and found a different path to go. And so I'm on this next path, and it was literally on the edge of the mountain. I'm talking like I probably had like 6 inches of space, like just enough to have 2 feet on there. And so I was so low to the ground, trying to keep my center of gravity. But I ended up taking like 3 hours to get to the other side of the mountains where the Hollywood sign was. It took me forever. I was like really fearful for my life at that time because I was like, if it gets cold and my phone dies, there's no way I'm getting home. No way. And I'll never do that again. One and done.
Wow. No, one and done. Okay.
One and done.
Okay.
I'll never look at the Hollywood sign again.
I'm not gonna look at that sign again just because of what you went through. Shoot.
Make sure you get to the right side of the park. That's it. Just get to the right side. If you're not prepared, you do not want to go in there.
Listen, I'm gonna go with the camera with a nice long lens, and I'm gonna just snap a picture of it. I'm like, I was here. I just didn't do the climb, but y'all see the whole sign, so that's all I'm gonna do.
That reminds me of the time when my girlfriend and I, we went to Jamaica and we climbed Dunn's River Fall. One and done. We'll never do that again. We'll never do that again. And it was so exhausting that we literally wasted a day because afterwards we couldn't do anything else. We were so tired. Whose idea was it to pay people to charge people to climb a mountain?
Look,
that's what you really do. You climb a freaking mountain in Jamaica.
Yeah,
with water coming down.
Some things you only need to do once.
Never do it again.
Yeah.
One and done. I'm like you. One and done.
Y'all go ahead with these.
And then it's all about It was all about back then, you're supposed to hold each other's hands if somebody fall and slip. No, you on your own. Don't put me down because you fell. You know what I'm saying? No. Never do
they didn't tie a rope to y'all. Y'all didn't have to tie a rope around your waist. Y'all didn't have a chain.
Nope, they had nothing. It was slippery. I will never do it again. Never do it again. And I was younger then. I was younger. And I will never do it again.
Well, I commend y'all for doing what y'all did. All right. My last question for you is, as far as for the rapid fire, what's more important in your life right at this moment, peace or success?
Peace. I think peace is success.
Oh, I like that. I like that because you got a lot of people that try to achieve peace and they don't make it there. I like that. Peace is your success. I like that. That's awesome.
You have to decide, what's going to bring you peace, And it's like what we were talking about earlier with staying in jobs and stuff that you don't like 20 years, trying to get to retirement. If it's not bringing you peace, is it worth it,
Yeah.
A lot of times I feel time is worth a lot more than anything, having your time. And just I think you have to really sit down and break those things down. What does success look like to you and what does peace look like to you?
Right. I agree. I had one question. You got any more? That was the last one, sis? I think she froze. That was your last one?
Yeah.
I had a question. So with the fitness, all right, let's just say I will be the guinea pig. Okay. I don't like to work out. Never did. When I did, everybody's like, oh, I feel so great. I feel so energetic after working out. Hell no. I hate working out. Okay. To the point, I never forget years ago this was like when I was in my 20s, right? I went to go work. And I think this is really where I got my bad feeling of working out. I went to go work out.
Where'd she go?
Shut out.
I don't know what the question she was going to ask about her working out, but contrary to belief, I love working out. I really do. I'm like you. Music.
So it was something lame. And anyway, but it was up like literally a long flight of stairs. Okay. And I went in and I had worked out. No, it was a female. It was a female name. Right. And I had worked out and everything. And I went to go down the stairs and my legs were so wobbly from working out. I almost fell down the stairs. Never went back. Never went back. Never went back. And then another time when I finally went back years later, I went with this trainer and he was like, oh, no pain, no gain. But my thing is, if I'm to the point where I never forget, I went bowling the next day, right, with some friends. I couldn't even squat to pee on the toilet because my legs and my knees aching so bad. I don't want that. I don't want that. Okay. That's not fun. That's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. So what do you like someone for me, if I say, okay, now, here we are some years later, just a few. Okay. I'm still a spring chicken. And, got the bad knees. Okay. Cause I can't do squats. Can't do that. All right. Arthur has sat in the knees and everything. So like, I came to you and said, I want to, get in shape, whatever. What would be the first thing you would do with me?
Testing first. You should always start with testing, range of motion. So usually that's, the squat test that we do. And there's a couple other tests that we do.
Can't do that. We ain't doing squats.
But it's just to see what your range of motion is and how your body moves in the planes. All right. And that helps us to tell what we do need to work on. All right. For somebody, who has lower body, what's the word I'm looking for? Constraints, then you would obviously want to be low impact. And for anybody who's just starting, you want to just start small and work your way up. So when new people, come into our gym, I don't tell them that they should be working out 5 days a week because you will overdo it, I think we've all gone through that period where we've hit a really hard leg day and we can't sit on the toilet. That happens to most of us. And recovery is just as important as working out. A lot of people forget to recover well. So they don't drink enough water. They don't stretch out. They don't eat, as much protein as they should have, or, carbs. A lot of people want to cut carbs completely out of their diet, but carbs are energy. And if you're not using carbs for energy, then what are you going to use? Because a lot of people don't get enough fats in their diet either. So making sure that you're recovering just as hard as you're actually working out. So, yeah, there's balance in it all. And you would want to start small and build a base and then just work your way up.
See? So what do you do like for fun? Because I mean, I got that too, but like if it's still like boring and I'm like I can't, because I'm not gonna lie, in case y'all haven't noticed, I'm black, right? So of course I should have some rhythm, right? So me and my girlfriends, we went to a spin class, right, with the bike. Yo, that pedaling and going up and down, I could not get that sucker to go. I could either pedal or I could go up and down. I couldn't do both at the same time. Like, oh my God, that was hard.
Most people, when they start out with cycling, they can't do both at the same time. Because cycling, first of all, it's not easy. And I'm not the person that is going to go through a 45-minute cycling class. Not ever. I don't like riding in place. I don't like running in place. I got to move and see stuff. So that's not something that I'm going to do because it is not fun to me. You should not do the things that are not fun to you because it's counterproductive to getting results. You just get stressed out about it. And cortisol does not help you build or, just get to positive results. It's catabolic. It breaks you down even more. So if it stresses you out.
See, that's it. Working out stresses me out.
But you got to find something that you like, what's going to be your path of least resistance? The path of least resistance. What stresses you out the least? And it doesn't have to be there's all kinds of classes now, like brick cardio, on the step classes.
I was on the TikTok shop. No, can't do step class. That going up and down, almost the knees. No, I can't do that. So I had ordered a treadmill off of TikTok, right? I said, okay, I'm gonna, work in the house.
Uh-oh.
Come on, tell the story. I had issue because first of all, my old ass, it was a treadmill that don't have any bars that I couldn't hold on. So trying to walk and don't have anything to hold on. So I said, well, let me put a chair right here just in case I need to, my dumb ass get a rolling chair. So of course, when I go to lean, the chair rolls.
Oh no!
Needless to say, I ain't been back home.
Not the rolling chair.
Oh,
You should try it again with more information now. The more you know.
More. Huh?
The more you know. So you should try it again with more information.
Right. Don't put the rolling chair as a stable stability, right? You know, because I was like, oh, what? Then I had to jump off. Oh God, I almost killed myself. I swear to God. I always say,
but, everybody has their gym bloopers too. Everybody has a good gym blooper too.
That was your gym.
That was one of mine.
That was yours.
That was definitely one of mine. And I'm a type of person, when that happens, I'm not trying it again. That treadmill is right over there. It got dust on it, and I ain't been back. And what happened was too, because when you first started, it starts, and it was really cool because it has like a little your phone, and you can put on a TV, and it makes you feel like you're walking on the beach or whatever with other people, so it had the like little trust. I feel like walking, and I was like, okay, I can do this. And then see, I got I don't know what the word is, but I got full of myself. I think that's really what it was, right? Because see, I only did 15 minutes. You said start off slow. So I did 15 minutes. So then the second day I was like, I can speed up a little bit. And that's what happened. I sped up too fast and I lost my balance and I went on the chair and then it's over with. But I'm gonna get back on it one of these days.
Yeah. Yes, get back on it. Get back on it. Tell you that one. Do it slow. Do it slow.
Yes.
Do it at your pace.
Keep going slow, right? Right.
Yeah.
All right.
At your
increase your time. Yeah. You got this.
Right. Stop thinking I can do it all in like 2 days. I can go from like, a speed of 0.5 to like 3 in 2 days and whatnot.
Let yourself be a beginner. Let yourself be a beginner.
For like about a month. Be a beginner. See, you have all these little tidbits that need to be written down in a book and sold in fitness places. Like, let yourself be a beginner that's a good start. Somebody needs to hear that. So you need to write.
That's a t-shirt.
Y'all need to work out stickers. I'm gonna let y'all two work that out. Y'all do an activity book on working out. There you go.
That's that. Listen. Hey, one quick. Stevie said, "Hey, Stevie, how are you?"
Hey, Stevie.
Okay. Yes. So,
and see, I'm just the opposite. Like, I love. Don't let my appearance fool you. I love working out, and I could get on a treadmill, and I can do anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. Be on the incline and have my speed at 8 or 9, and I'm good. But I got music in my ears, so it kind of helps with the pace. I love working out. I'm not good at group fitness. Now, funny thing is, surprisingly, I used to be a Zumba instructor, but I've been out of it for so long. It's kind of like I'm scared to go back to that. But I'll be in the gym. I will lift weights. I will do all the other stuff. But I think when it comes down to the group fitness, Zumba was my niche about 10 years ago. And it's like, is it still my niche now at the age that I am now? I don't know. And I'm building up my confidence to like take a class and find out. Yeah. So I took a class. Oh my gosh. It is totally different from when I used to teach. I was like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm going to do Zumba Gold, and I don't care. I'm going to do Zumba Gold with the other. I'm going to do I ain't doing the fast one. I'm going to do Zumba Gold with, the people that are seniors are supposed to be. I'm going to do that one. I'm not doing the one. That little chick was like, how you feeling? We got another 15 minutes. I was like, the hell we don't. I was gone.
That's how they was looking at me today in the session too. I was like, we got 2 more blocks. They were like,
wow.
Do your students ever come to you like, listen here now, next time I'm gonna need you to, do you ever get the talk from your students?
every day. They are not afraid to tell us how they feel ever. They are very they look at the workout on the board. They be like, now what is that nonsense up there? They just step into the facility. They're like, now what kind of trash we on today?
Wow.
Yeah, they tell us, but they do it every time. They get it done. So they just want to complain.
I'll be right back out the door.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I tell everybody, I really think I must have been like a thin princess in my performer life, because I hate doing chores and I hate working out. So I was a thin princess where I didn't do anything. I had servants and I didn't need to work out because I was thin. So that was why I am the way I am now.
It could be true.
That is her story, and she's sticking to it. That is her story.
It has to be. It has to be, because I hate chores and I hate working out. Like, oh my God. Like, oh,
it depends on the choice.
I can't. And I'm gonna go back, you know, getting older. And I know getting older, like, you know, even my GYN's like, you know, you got to work out with the muscles, with the hips and this and that. You start to lose bone mass. So I did start doing a training with this lady, and it was a lady and her mother. So she did like kind of like the medium impact, and the mother did like the low one. And the mother was really doing more than me. And I was like, well, what kind of, you know, she was like, you know, I was like, oh, you just show off. You know what I'm saying? You're my damn nerves.
So wait, the mom was doing low impact and was doing more than, then she done disappeared. I think she did that on purpose that time. She did that on purpose because she know what I was about to ask. That she did that on purpose. Yeah, I sure was going to ask about that, but that's okay. That is all right. Oh, wait, there she go.
I can't wait to end this daggone whatchamacallit, and they ask me, how was your thing? I'm going to be like, lousy as hell.
That's right. You tell them. I'm going to do the same thing, but mine's probably my internet. So
they always say, how was it? Right.
I need spectrum.
No. So I've never had an issue with my whatchamacallit, but anyway. So, but that's it. But yeah. So, oh my God, we at 9:00 already.
See, I told you it's like talking to the friends that you didn't know you needed. You have these type of conversations. That's what we do on the Shameless Plug podcast.
It's definitely been a good time. That's for sure.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Well, Chad, we always ask, where can people find you?
What's that?
Where can they find you? You know, any event somebody do want to work out in the North Carolina area.
I'm on Facebook, Chantel Taylor. So Chantel spelled with a C. And then you can find me on Instagram. More active on Instagram, but I'll be on Facebook too. My Instagram handle is Shan_Taylor. So CHAN for Shan.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All righty, everybody. So jot that down. You have questions, you can contact. Listen, and don't be scared to go and take her class. So if you're in the North Carolina area, and don't give her the same face when you go into the class either. Just know you want to work
North Carolina? What part of North Carolina?
I'm in Raleigh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So don't go to her class and then be like complaining. Just do the work. Y'all got this.
I saw something so funny about people being afraid to take the classes because I'm a millennial. And so when I was going to college, you know, jungle juice was a big thing. And so it was like millennials are scared to go take a workout class, but you were walked into a house party with a host you didn't even know and drink some random jungle juice out of a Gatorade tub that probably hadn't even been washed. I think you'll be good. Take the class. And I was like, yeah, I did that on my first night of college. They were
So take the class.
Don't take the class.
Wow.
Don't take the class.
You heard that? Take the class. That's another T-shirt. Take the class. Okay.
Take the class. Look at that. Y'all got all these little tidbits tonight. Take the class. You know, peace is your success. What was the other one? I didn't write nothing down. I was just
Let yourself be a beginner.
Let yourself be a beginner. I don't know, Shan. You might need to write that book.
It's been on my brain.
I think this is now just confirmation that just start writing, you know, and see where it takes you. So yes,
I might get it done.
Thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate you. we're gonna have to have you come back, and especially definitely once we get Concrete Kingdom going, we're gonna have you come back for that. But we appreciate you coming on and just sharing, the tidbits and the golden nuggets that you shared tonight with us. We appreciate it.
Y'all are so welcome. And thank you for having me again. I definitely will come back.
Awesome sauce.
We appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you, Chen. Have a great
You're
evening.
Welcome. Thank you. Y'all have a good night too.
Bye, y'all. All right, you too. Bye-bye. Oh my God, such a lovely soul and spirit. You know what I'm saying? I had this conversation with my co-worker, because we both Leo, shout out to my birthday twin. And when you're around somebody, you can pick up on their spirit. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell they're good people. Some people are like, yeah, I ain't messing with them. But I love her. I love her.
Yeah.
Love her. She's a sweetheart.
Awesome. Yes, she
is.
All
right,
yes,
sis. Well, we got another one down the
even with all the hiccup,
which we got to do. I know, right? Lord knows, Lord, you got us through. We had little hiccups, but you got us through. But so before we get another hiccup, here we go. You know what you got to do.
If you are doing something and you want to be on the Shameless Plug podcast, if you are an entrepreneur, you are a content creator, you are an author, filmmaker, whatever it is that you do, and you want us to shine the light on your hustle, please send us a photo and a short bio to the Shameless Plug Podcast 25@gmail.com, and we'll get to you and get you on the show. Remember, you do something that somebody out there is looking for, so why not shine light on your hustle with us?
Shine a light on them. Hey,
shine a light. You know what? Hey. Oh, I don't know. You might, maybe we need a different outro. You want to put something together?
No, I can't mess up. I can't mess up our
But
maybe we no.
No, but we might.
I like that intro. I can't change that intro.
Not the intro, but maybe we can, play around with it and we can have it as like a sound effect. Just think about it. We can work on it.
Okay.
It don't have to be long.
It
can be a little something.
All right, I'll work on that.
Yeah, we can put together something.
I'll work on that.
Cool. Yeah. See that's your wheelhouse. You know how to do all that. I ain't got that.
Yes. All right. Oh, shout out to Chosen. I see Chosen is watching. Hey, Chosen. That's my TikTok family. Even though she go by Renee, but I know her as Chosen. She usually joins. She must have just got on. Where you been? Why you just getting on? Huh? Where you been? Okay. But anyway, everyone, thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient with us with this. It's just been a day with this internet, everything, you know what I'm saying? But we appreciate it. Thank you so much. And again, my sis will not be here next week. Pray for us, y'all. Pray for us. We're gonna have Coach John. Coach John gonna be here. And here she goes. She said, hello. Hello.
Hey.
See what had happened. What happened? You're late. That's what happened. You're late. You're late. That's what happened. We ended the show and here you come.
See, what had happened was
I don't even want to hear it. Right.
Okay, we understand.
Right. Okay, we don't want to hear it. Okay. So I can't even get it off the screen. I don't know what's going on tonight. I can't even get it off the screen.
I know, ain't no telling.
Oh my goodness. Whatever. It'll just stay there. So yes, Coach John will be here next week. I think we're still gonna have a guest though. We're gonna have a guest.
Yep.
And so now she's laughing. The button is broke. Everything. You know what? Let's get out of here. All right, people. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. Ain't nothing going right tonight. Okay, we gonna try to end it where we can before we get kicked out. So
bye, folks. I guess she got kicked out.
I can't believe we can't even end it. Oh my God. Hold up. Wait, my sister left? All right, people, we out of here. Let me play this music and we can get up out of here.
Welcome to the Shameless Plug with Crimson Vibes and Denise's Creative Mind.
We spotlight the real, no shame in the game. Two queens with the mic calling out your name. From side hustle dreams to headline steam, we raise your voice, we build your team. We don't whisper, we amplify. Your story's power can't touch the sky. This ain't luck, it's divine design. You show up and we align. This is the shameless plug, we show you love. Co-sign, you shine like stars above. Dinner trending, the dream tag team. Plugged in, turned up, shameless and supreme. Let them watch you break the mold. Your biz, your brand, your story too. You're next, you're bold, the space is yours. We open paths, unlock new doors. No filters needed, just your flame. We hype your purpose, speak your name.
This is the Shameless Plug.